this all up.
It's T Crow's 5 dots as the Crow.
Negative people. There we go.
Negative.
It's T Crow's 5 dots as the Crow flies. Hey, no lies are told, just game is sold, but it's all free. All you got to do is listen to me, Big T, and we gon' fly high in the sky on another level. We talk topics like politics with no tricks, spitting game to the lane with no shame, and other things like the good game of football, basketball, and the sport. But wait, there's more. Nicky G just walked through the door. Now we gonna talk about social topics and media with relationships. Let's not forget Anthony Skydover with offensively offensive, where he is unapologetically offensive. Just listen and you'll get it. With T Crow.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the most incredible podcaster of them all, Mr. T Crow. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention he's very, very handsome.
Oh yeah, people, welcome for another exciting episode of As the Crow Flies podcast. Is probably offensive, and we're always offensive with Mr. Jamski D. And
Hello. Yeah. Back again in the house, another Wednesday night when we're going to liven up your week, not just hump day.
You know what when you liven up a hump day, you know what that means, right?
What?
I'm just gonna leave it alone. You continue.
What?
Think about what it is. Liven up hump day. I wish my hump day got livened up. How about you?
Yeah. But we're doing a podcast, so
ain't no liven. We're gonna liven up in a different way.
We're gonna liven up your week. I know it's called Hump Day, but instead of Hump Day, maybe you should call it
my bad, people.
T-Jam and Vader Day. Jay Vader.
I think that's great.
Mm-hmm. You can call your Wednesday T-Jam and Vader night. Oh yeah.
I think they should call it the T-Jam and Vader night.
Yeah.
Like, what do you say? Vader Jam or Jam Vader?
You'd be looking forward to
two handsome guys
clicking the show on.
And, look forward to us. And two handsome guys, and we're just out here to enlighten your mind and your body and soul.
Okay.
And if you don't like rap, you might like rock and roll.
And every now and then, if you're good, Nikki Jean will come on.
Oh yeah, we got a woman for you. You understand me? We got a woman for you.
Although she said she's about to quit because her name ain't in none of the drops. So yeah.
Oh God, she's doing the woman thing then.
Yeah.
So she's been a woman.
Yeah.
But listen.
We'll try to straighten that out.
Yeah, we'll try to get that together.
Annie up on a drop or something. We'll get
a drop, then we'll just share it back and send the emails. But listen, Nikki G, if you're out there listening, we'll put you in a drop. We'll put you on. We just mentioned your name right now before we got started with the show.
Yeah, maybe we could just steal part of that. I knew a girl named Nikki. I guess you could say she was a sex fiend. I met her in a hotel. You know that Prince song?
Hotel lobby, masturbating in a magazine.
Darling Nikki, that's what
it's
called. Maybe we could
just.
Maybe we could just steal part of that song.
And then we'll put it in the drop. Hey, the part I'm gonna put, she was masturbating in the magazine. Yeah. So Nikki, goddamn it, you asked for it, you got it.
I don't know about that.
Well, why not? She asked for it, she got it.
Because
she wants
that part of the song doesn't mention her name. I don't think she wants her name mentioned.
Good, but hey, rewind to the beginning. You'll get your name mentioned. Oh yeah.
All right.
It's over, man. Listen. Jamski, my bad. Jamski D. T-Jam. Man, listen, he's got so many names. I got to pick one. I got to stick it in my head. I can't go back to third grade. I got to go back to now. It's Jamski. Yeah. Jamski.
What's up?
Talk about what's been happening the last few days.
A lot of stuff going on. You got the Diddy trial going on.
We're going to definitely talk about that. That is so interesting. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. They don't have the media in there though, but they're reporting on what's going on.
Well, I don't want to cut you off. I don't think. Remember I said when it first started, I don't think he might not be guilty.
Right. Right.
I said, he might not be guilty.
So far,
What I think it is,
they can't prove anything except he beat up a girl.
but he signed an NDA for that.
Which is terrible.
But the NDA was signed for that.
Yeah.
And the only thing they're bringing up in trial is his freaky. Man, he's a fucking freak. We're going to talk about that.
Right. But is any of that illegal?
No. Remember we talked about that. And what did I say? He's a nasty freak, but
Yeah.
that's not illegal.
Right.
And remember we were talking about it, we was like, what about that? I said, man, they're not bringing that up. And you notice they never found the tapes.
Did it?
No, not yet.
Okay. I thought
So,
they had some tapes.
But that's what they said. But here's what I think is going
They
on.
don't show anything illegal.
No. But what I think is going on is this.
Yeah.
They want Diddy to give up. I think that, listen, you ever heard of kill two birds with one stone?
Yeah.
They're trying to kill 10 birds with one stone.
Mm-hmm.
I think they want these guys money because, money's being scarce nowadays because of what's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are all billionaires.
Yeah.
And I think Diddy knows things on them. They couldn't find the tapes. So, Diddy, we're going to drag you out to make you spend your money in legal fees until you give these guys up.
What's that record company he's got called?
Bad Boy?
They can't scare him that easy.
Well, I think they can.
All they do is put him in jail, didn't give him bail. But you know what?
Who wants to go to jail, Dover?
There's a lot of people in jail who look up to him. Young brothers.
They ain't young, man. They look. They. I don't think they're looking up to it. I think they're looking down on it. If you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? I think they protect him.
I think they're protecting him too.
Yeah. Because he ain't molested no kids or anything.
No. He didn't do any kids.
So they ain't got no reason to be pissed off at him in jail.
I don't think so either.
He probably in there proclaiming his innocence
And
saying,
giving money and buying everybody commissary.
Yeah. He, so he got all the commissary.
He could buy you. Man, listen, he could buy them. He got enough money to buy the prison, but to be honest with you.
Yeah, but when you want protection in the joint, all you got to do is pick out the guy who can kick ass and buy him commissary. Then he stops anybody from fucking with you.
True. But do you think he's doing that, or you think he's like...
Yes, he's a smart guy. He built that thing from scratch. He went to college.
Yes, very smart guy.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? He also likes, man, that crazy activity.
Yeah, he's bisexual.
Yes.
So he's a
cross-contaminator.
Yeah. So that might work out for him too in the joint.
You know how I feel about that.
But how does he feel about it and the other gay people that's in there?
He said the word.
That's the question.
Oh,
as
man.
far as the trial is
I
concerned,
tell you what, like what you just said with the gay word and all that shit, I think he's going to beat this.
Yeah.
Because if they don't get, the sex trafficking, and the dope, he was doping people up, they have nothing on him. Okay, he had some crazy parties, and everybody was taking thumbs and booty holes and doing all kind of crazy shit.
Yeah.
He's sitting there jacking off while his chick's getting banged.
Yeah.
She's getting bulldozed. You hear what happened?
Yeah.
They called a sex worker in, a male escort, to bulldoze her. Well, he FaceTimed it and jacked off, and then the dude walks in, she put the dude's jizzle on his nipples.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Listen, I know some freaks in the world, people. We all do. Diddy is just a freak out of freak. He's so freaky that his money made him a bigger freak.
I don't think any of the but
here's
if
the
they
thing.
try to get him for trafficking, that's something.
That's something different, but they're not trying. They didn't say anything about that.
But
I don't think they can get him on that.
The assault charges.
They had to drop him because he signed the NDA. She can't comment on that. She can comment what led up to it, and she can comment what happened afterwards. But she can't comment about the event itself.
Testify
No.
about why he beat her up.
No, he paid her $30 million, and
it's a little expensive.
$30 million because he didn't want the shit to come out.
So
I don't even think he paid it. I think his record company paid it. Believe it or not.
he owns the company.
Mm-mm.
Who owns it?
I think the liquor company.
Oh,
This all started from the liquor company.
mm-hmm.
What's the name of that shit? It's on the tip of my tongue. People call in 937-926-1641 and give us your take on this. We'll gladly listen to you. If not, keep on listening to us. I can't remember the name of the liquor company. On the tip of my tongue, but they own Ciroc. They own all these other. He was a distributor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then and promoter. So he just went out. He went out and got a little bit ahead of himself and did this at the third. So yeah, that happened.
Sure is obsessed with parties. Jamie Foxx used to talk about him partying, and he said when he came out to LA, Jamie said, "I'm gonna throw a party at my house, and I'm gonna show you how it goes." And Jamie said he hooked up a little something that was a lot cheaper than.
But he went to Diddy. You know this. Jamie had a professional camera because he used to do this camera, and Diddy was like, "No, I need that. I need that film." And Jamie wouldn't give it to him. So Jamie ended up in the hospital. You know that, right? Oh yeah, he was in the hospital. So I don't know, people. So the Diddy trial's still going on, and it's very interesting. Stay tuned, and because a lot of gruesome details are coming out, keep your kids in bed because this here is something. Listen, you won't believe unless you hear it. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, hold on a second, really?
Yeah, it's a lot of that.
I'm like, we listen to Biggie. We listen to Diddy, and it was like a great show. It was a great show. I was trying to album, dance. Yeah. He had Mace, and Mace left. He had Black Rob with Crow. Remember Black Rob had that song Crow? Or it was Whoa, whatever it was. I always say Crow.
Yeah.
But, he had a lot of artists, man. He had Total, Can't You See, You and Me? Yeah, Biggie. Biggie was the biggest. And this dude was in his freak nasty mode. Listen, I get it. Don't judge every book by its cover. And if he's just a freak,
I don't get it. Actually,
I don't either. But if he's just a freak, Dover,
I can't
we
imagine.
gotta let him just be that freak, right?
Right. I can't imagine being that disgusting of a horny guy that you
You can't be that horny.
constantly doing something.
Well, you want another guy's ism rubbed on your nipples. Listen, anybody come to me with their jizzle, man, you get that shit away from me, man. Listen,
Are you gonna pick a fight with him?
I think we're gonna have a fight anyway. Because listen, I'm not gonna have to pick a fight. Listen, I think I got to because as a man to uphold my manhood, what makes you think you can bring that shit to me? I got my own.
Oh wow. I don't know.
I don't know either. So that trial's going on. It's going to get even deeper, people. Please stay tuned because it is something to behold. Hey, Dover, I did something the other day and I thought, you hear about that woman getting killed by an alligator?
No.
Canoeing in Florida.
She got killed?
Yeah.
No.
You remember about a month ago, we talked about the guy getting swallowed by a whale?
Jonah?
Yeah, what kind of Jonah? And he got swallowed by, not real Jonah. We called him Jonah. Remember he got swallowed by the whale? I did a little thing about it.
Vaguely I do remember.
This guy forgets everything. That's why he's not Vader's son. He's part of the other people, man. He's just a fighter. He's
Come on, man. What's the story?
He forgets. Okay. Well, this woman was canoeing last weekend down in Florida.
Yeah.
And she's in a pond. It's a pond. She's canoeing in it, right?
Yeah.
Well, an alligator swam into the pond. He's hungry. Or she's hungry. Boom! Hits his canoe. Knocks her out the canoe. Kills her. Eats her. What do you say to that, Dover?
I think it's
Jamsky, my bad.
I think it's damn. It's unfortunate, but she was in a pond, you say?
Yeah, it was a pond, but all the waterways down there, they let you know not to if they're a nice sized waterway, even if you got swimming pools in the backyard, check your swimming pools before you dive in. The gators will get into your water. And especially you got in-ground pools. That's why a lot of people in Florida have in-ground pools, but they suggest you have an above ground. Because in-ground, they slide right in. If you got chlorine and shit, it don't bother them, man. Their skin is scales. They ain't breathing the water. They hold their breath. They got internal organs that can breathe underwater.
Oh, yeah.
That's why crocodiles and alligators swim in the water for hours. But what do you think about canoeing in a pond where you know there's gators in the area?
It's stupid. It's stupid. A grown woman, how old was she?
She was, I want to say she was in her 30s or 40s. She was middle
Okay,
aged.
old enough to know better.
Yeah, she definitely wanted a kid.
And how long she been living in Florida? Whole life?
I didn't get on that. But even if, listen, we're not from Florida. Would you do it in Florida? Okay, no, you wouldn't. Continue. Listen, I want to hear what you got to say.
Okay, you do?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. Because I know good and damn well we ain't gonna do this shit like that. Listen, we're gonna be in Florida. I'm not jumping in that goddamn pond with no goddamn canoe.
Yeah, I can't get in any water in Florida. I'm hearing too many alligator stories in the news every year. Alligator eats this person or bites this kid and drags them into the water.
It just kills them.
It comes out of the water to drag kids down in there. People stupidly standing around these ponds with their kids not paying attention.
Why?
I mean, you gotta be one of the dumbest, idiotic assholes on the face of this planet. If you are in a place where you know that there's alligators, you see the alligators, and then you just put your kid down beside a lake or a pond, and then go.
They grab cows. They grab dogs. They grab wolves.
Yeah.
A little kid that weighs 30 to 40 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you? Never mind. Continue.
Yeah.
I interrupted my.
There's no way in hell that I'm gonna get it in a pond,
you and me both,
lake, creek, or anything. I'm gonna be careful when I'm even on a golf course and there's a little pond around there, because they go there too.
They do. Because it's free water.
Yeah.
And there's fish in the water.
If I'm your caddy, you got that with me.
Got to.
Because when these alligators walk up to me, I'm not one of these people who be like, oh, don't bother him. He just looking for, I don't care what he's looking for.
No, I don't care what he's looking for.
You come in, but again, you come in blasting the blast zone, you're going to get blasted.
You're going to get blasted. Okay. Because guess what? He's not looking for you, me, or other such. He's looking for food.
Yeah.
And guess what he can do to us? Drag us in the water.
And make us food.
Yeah.
So I'm going to blast the alligator.
And guess what? When you're canoeing in the water, where listen, you vacation before?
No. I have before.
Okay, but you probably didn't go around water areas, did you?
Yeah, I went actually to the ocean.
Okay, well, if you didn't go to, I'm talking about the ponds and the streams and lakes.
No.
Well, they got signs up there that let you know, beware of alligators.
Yeah.
And they said, do not feed any animal, ducks, whatever. Do not get to this close, and if you see an alligator, get back. And they tell you this. When I was at the resort that we went to last year, and the resort we went to the year before, it said this. I'm like, well, shit. So last year, I'm taking I would take a walk around the resort. And my grandson was like, you know what, G-Pops, I'm going to take a walk with you. So I was walking, I'd take a walk. Early in the morning, before I eat breakfast, I'd take a walk, get my blood going. And we saw 3 baby alligators. I said, oh, shit. That means there's a mom somewhere. We couldn't see her. They lay on the bottom of the ground and just sit there and wait. The babies were swimming. I said, look, bud, there's some baby alligators. The dude that was sitting here, he was, when you're in Florida, you get to meet people from all parts of the world, right?
Yeah.
He was like, hey, there's alligators right here. I just saw something get my baby. I said, with my grandson. We go back on the pier. I said, we're out of here. Because I had my knife with me. I had to be Tarzan, because if an alligator come, one thing I can do is stab it. And I got a Rambo knife. You know the knife. I was like, listen, I saw you that. He goes, oh, well, you might get away. Well, maybe I won't, but maybe I will. I'm going to stab you. But I'm prepared, just in case. And we're close. We're not even close to the edge of the pond. But alligators are faster than what you think. They got an initial jump. I've watched them. You want to come and grab me or my grandson, I'm stabbing you. I'm going to stab you all in your head till we're dead.
Yeah, stab him in the eye.
Yep.
He had no protection on his eyes.
Or his head. I could stab him. I could cut this little, they're dinosaurs. They got little brains about this big. I stab him that, it stops. Guess what we got? Alligator luggage and alligator shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm dragging it, but I'm dragging that bastard in. I'm going to cut him right down the middle, gut him, and drag him on in. Make me some boots. Size 14 wide.
Make you some boots.
Oh, yeah.
And a nice
wallet and a nice hat, maybe. Who knows? Maybe my grandson get a pair of boots out of it. But I'm just saying, but there was 3 babies swimming. And I said, damn, look at these. They were only about this big. You know what that means? Like I told Bug, get away from there. Come here, Bug. Get on this side of me. There's a mom somewhere around.
Yeah.
I told the dude, there's a mom somewhere around.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that right there threw me off. I'm like, you know what? I'm sad that she had to lose her life, but damn it, people will not. I'm not gonna say the people, but the people, they will not understand. Leave this shit alone.
Yeah, I'm not a nature guy.
No.
You know, I don't even like camping. So
Did you know that Donald Trump was gifted a $400 million plane from Qatar? I do just laugh at this because we already talking about Trump, people. We gotta talk about Trump for a minute.
Yeah. I know. I heard that.
Yeah.
I seen the story about that.
Yeah, what you think?
Well, this is just some more bribery. You know what I'm saying? People are just able to bribe President Trump.
Do you know Qatar funds militias and terrorist groups?
Yeah. So
why would he be taking them?
Because he doesn't care. Obviously, he doesn't care. He does not care.
He's making me look like an asshole. You know that, right?
Yeah, you and everybody. There's people.
Biden made me look like an asshole too.
There are people who are still
supporting God,
and defending,
Jesus,
and are openly defending him taking this $400 million. What they call it, an air palace?
It's an airplane. But listen, they better go over it. These guys fund terrorist groups.
Yeah.
And the way planes are falling out of the sky at the drop of a hat, you want to take a plane
from a terrorist?
You know what I do with that $400 million plane?
A terrorist support.
What would you do with it?
The what?
They say here, don't rich a $400 million plane. What would you do with it?
Sell it.
Sell it. Give me $225. It's yours.
Yeah.
Cash. You got cash. I might take $175.
Trump ain't gonna do that though.
No, he got money.
He gonna keep.
So guess what, Dover? He's got this $400-some odd million plane that's set up as it's like they said it's a hotel on wheels.
Yeah.
I mean on the air.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gifted. But you know it's against the Constitution for a diplomatic person of the United States of America to take a gift from another agency of another country. From a foreign country.
That you think that's gonna stop?
Oh, nothing's stopping up without
President Trump.
No, that's not gonna stop.
He don't care about the Constitution or any of that silly little stuff like the Supreme Court.
That's not silly.
To him it is. He said, I don't care what the Supreme Court says. If they can't stop me, I'm gonna do it.
Oh man, I didn't vote for him. Did I make a mistake by endorsing this motherfucker? That's what I told everybody. If I made a mistake, I would come out and say I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Israel told him not to do it, and he's like,
well, he's not gonna listen to the what his name is.
Netanyahu.
Yeah, Netanyahu. Yeah, man, Netanyahu's a dick himself.
Right. They both jerk off.
They both. Yeah, he's a jerk off too. So
yeah.
But you can see there's an alliance forming.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Netanyahu never got along at first. Remember that?
Right.
But now they are.
But that's because
go figure.
Netanyahu, because Netanyahu's got people who donate to our politicians' campaigns too. He gets the money from our government,
right, and then gives it back as a gift. What in the hell is this? Why can't somebody do this for me? Hey, Crow, here's $30 million. Give to your people.
Yeah.
What people? Your family.
Yeah.
30 million. What I get to keep? Whatever you want, just give it away.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That makes no sense to me, but anyway.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
You got something to say on this? Because I got something to ask you that's going to get real. We're going to have a real good topic about this.
You know, Trump did negotiate having an American hostage free by
how many?
Let's say just one. Just one.
Oh, good God. Listen, Muhammad Ali was never president. He got 20-something free. You know what I mean? You remember? Yeah. Ali got 20-something free.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow.
He done it with Qatar. He got them to.
That's how he got the plane?
No, Qatar told Qatar, tell Hamas to free that American hostage that they have.
Right.
And then they did, and then they did free him.
Okay. Well, what the hell? Here's the question. Hamas doesn't listen to anyone.
To Qatar?
Yes, but how did he have enough pull to get that done? And he can't stop the war.
I don't know.
You know what, Trump? You're making me look bad, dude. I told you we're going to have a talk. We have to have a talk, man. Listen, I'm with you still, but you better show me something
You know,
that you're working with.
there was a reporter who asked him about the plane, and he got mad.
What? Did he take the plane? He didn't take it yet, did he?
No, because he said it ain't ready. He said, but they're giving us a plane.
How the fuck they give, so I can use it?
Yeah, because the reporter said, "Don't you think the American people going to feel like this is a bribe?" And he was like, "You why you gotta say
What?
that?"
But if they're giving us a plane, can I use it?
He said that they're giving us a plane.
Can I use it?
I doubt it. I don't think.
Well, guess what? They're not giving us a plane. Then.
Yeah,
They're giving him a plane.
Yeah, he gonna keep it for the
You know what, Donald J? I'm coming at your ass.
Yeah,
because I told you
the rest of his life.
Next 5 years.
I don't know how long he'll live.
But it's $400 million. It's a $400 million plane with all the amenities of a luxury jet made for a private flight. But it's a big ass, what, 757 Boeing?
747.
747. It's the big plane then.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's bigger than the ones I flew when I go to Nashville or whatever. Those aren't 747.
Mm-hmm.
Those take you around the world. Those take you from here to Hawaii. They go that much fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the big boys.
Mm-hmm.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's a giant plane.
Well, hell's bells, people. Donald J. Trump, and listen, I ain't mad at you.
He said, I'm gonna take it in the press conference.
He's really gonna take it.
He said, when they offer me a plane, he said, I'm gonna take it. He acted like it was he said it's a good thing. It's a gift.
It's a gift, all right, but I don't know if it's a good gift. Dover, I got something else to ask you about. This is crazy here.
What's that?
We got a lot of crazy topics to talk about. That's why I can't spend too much time on all of them because we gotta get through them here. Okay. Trump. This is the next one. This is dealing with Trump. We can have 3 or 4 minutes on this. Did you know he kicked out the transgenders out of the military?
Yeah. He done that once.
And I just found out about
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
He kicked them out. So now that means if you're transgender, you cannot serve in the military. You know our military is so soft. Remember I talked about how we got the softest military? Someone was talking about that the other day.
Oh yeah. Who?
It was a comedian. He's like, we got military people that can't do 20 push-ups.
Really?
Yeah. He goes, this is a true fact. They can't do, and they not allowed to yell at them or whatever. They gotta say, well, go do this and try harder next time.
Ain't that part of the military?
You just back in the day when I was going to go, I didn't go. It's like you got to do 100.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they shouldn't be softening.
We're just softening up everything. Go ahead.
Because the standard, especially for men, it used to be that they had a different standard for women.
It's the same. Isn't it? Isn't it the same?
They used to have a different standard
Okay.
for women, but then they want to switch it to that is the same standard for both, and now it makes it easy on the tough guys and so that the women can do the same thing and still make it. So they lowered the
So what you're saying is they're making everything the same across the board?
That's what I heard.
I didn't know. I don't know that.
That's what I heard because somebody didn't like the fact that it was easier for the women because they would make the man do 100, but they'd let the women get away with like
10, 15,
70 or something.
Yeah,
and that was the tough women. Some of them couldn't.
Like I said, most of them can do. Like I said, now they can't do 20. But we've got a tough military, and I told you, and I don't know if you remember that or not. I said
20 push-ups.
Yeah, our military's weak, but oh well. No one wants to listen to it. Okay, so we got where's that? We got where's that? Oh, okay.
They're getting politically correct in the training of the military.
Yeah, and that's listen. Military fighting, which is they train you for war.
Mm-hmm.
Then they train you for a job, right? Mm-hmm. You get trained like you go to boot camp. Boot camp is just the roughest shit ever. Supposedly now, our old ass can go to boot camp. I got a bad hip, bad knee. You got whatever bad. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
I got a bad knee too.
Yeah, I got a bad knee. So we can make it through boot camp. If we can climb a rope, which we learned how to climb a rope a long time, climb this fence and get over at a certain time. I can still do 20 push-ups. You can do 20 push-ups. Yeah. Guess what? We can make it.
Oh yeah.
My old fat ass, your old fat ass, we're all broken down old and shit. Not nowhere near who we used to be.
Yeah.
We could pass the military test.
That's crazy.
That's crazy as hell.
There's no way in hell we should be able to be out of shape.
Like we are and be like compared to what we used to be.
Yeah.
And still pass the test.
Yeah.
Because the way we used to be in shape, they would work us out even more and make us even in more shape.
Yes. Now we can be fat, limping, and be special forces.
Special forces, Johnny people on your side here, people.
Oh man,
that is terrible, though.
That's pathetic.
And Jamsky, but check this out.
Mm-hmm.
There's something coming up about that, but I don't know what they're going to do. But Jamsky D, this is where, listen, people. This here, I'm not going to even talk about. I'm going to let Jamsky handle this by himself. I made this all for him.
Oh, yeah?
And I got two of them just all for him.
What's that?
One of them I'm going to talk about. But this one here is all for Jamsky.
Yeah.
The Minnesota woman who got accused of calling that black autistic kid all the N-words and all those names.
Yeah.
Remember she got on this that website to get all that money?
Yeah.
Did you know? I didn't call you about this. Did you hear?
GoFundMe?
It wasn't a GoFundMe, it was the other thing, but it's like GoFundMe.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear she's married to a black guy?
No.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. She's an N-lover, people. Say it. Y'all get it.
Oh.
Guess what? So, all you racist motherfuckers out there that gave her $700,000 plus.
She played you.
She played you.
She played you.
Her and her black husband are laughing their way to the bank to where they can hide their identity.
A new house.
A new house and everything, and have cash left over. How do you racist bastards feel about that? Dover.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was kind of mad.
She got a black husband?
Yeah.
Man, they should interview him and say, how do you feel about
I pimped that bitch. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
What would you say? This is for you. I don't know why you want to talk about it.
Well, I was going to smack this bitch upside the head when I found out what she said to the 5-year-old.
Right, okay.
I would say it. I wouldn't do it, actually.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
That's a funny thing to say.
It is. Oh, my God. I don't know how funny it is because there's a lot of women, I'm sorry, women, that have been through physical abuse from your husband or spouse.
Domestic violence.
Domestic violence, that's what he, listen, I ain't saying it.
Yeah. And I would say,
We're
but
canceled
when
anyway.
I found out that she called this 5-year-old a nigger, I was going to...
But he was autistic at that.
Yeah, I was going to spank her a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But when she got all...
Why not leave it to him myself? I can't say nothing.
Yeah, when she got all these hillbillies and crackers to donate all this money to us, then I congratulated her. It was like, good job, honey. And
Honey, you call her bitch?
no more bitches after that. No.
We're canceled. Hey, I've taken. But listen, this is the funniest shit ever. That's why I left the video.
Yeah.
He's right, though. He's right.
Yeah.
He's 100% right. The dude was probably mad when he heard, because he's a black guy. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Calling this little black kid these N-words and all this shit. And you want to act this way. And then you want to go out here and do it and got videotape. Now you're asking for money. And these racist bastards are giving you money? Oh, my God. What happens if they find out who we are? Well, we found out.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, take that money and run. You understand me?
That's probably what he did.
Change your name.
Got almost $1 million, man.
700,000.
He probably changed her ID.
Listen, what would you, Dover, you know what I do?
Send her out to another park and try it again.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Let's find another kid.
I'd take my kids and just run with
Make
the
sure
money.
it's a little kid so that he can't kick
Listen,
your ass.
man, I'll take my kids around with the money, man. I
If you
would.
found the wrong sister out there, they gonna knock you on your ass.
They're going to fuck you up. You understand me?
So you gotta find.
You find the wrong brother. Hey, listen, find kid. I ain't going to say their name, but you know,
Yeah.
find them motherfuckers and they going to get you.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what I would do? I'd take the money and
I'd give her one of those Ethan Hunt masks. You know what I'm saying? To disguise her face a little bit. Send her out to another park. Just make sure the coast is clear from
say that again?
any
Man, you gonna get her fucked up. She got lucky she did it in the park she did it at, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, she got lucky that she wanted to move and only asked for 50,000. And these racist motherfuckers, 1488 and 14 meant is the word, number of words in the speech. 88 is the two letters H. L. Hitler. It's a racist ass quote. A lot of people put 1488 down.
Yeah.
Guess what, Dover? She got lucky that there was no violence. There was nothing that harmed her.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing all and behold that she's married to a black dude.
Yeah. And I think this, you can play the hillbillies and the racists, because as you see, Trump played them.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they will
Trump played them like a man.
like a fiddle. So she could go out there and pretend like she's the victim again. After being a despicable, disgusting, filthy piece of crap. She could fool people again and get some more money from hillbillies
Yes.
and racist jackasses.
And she got what, 700,000. So
Yeah.
guess what? Listen, if you make 100,000 a year, which is an excellent job,
Mhm.
you got 7 years
Mhm.
of free living.
Free living, yeah.
And if you make 50,000 and you're poor, you can go buy your crib. Say you spend 200,000 in that.
Mhm.
You got 5 years of free living to get yourself together. Or if you get yourself a job, go to school, whatever, got a nice car, your kids living nice, everybody's living nice for 3 years.
Yeah.
Then you got to go back to work just for calling some kids a nigger.
And don't you think?
So let me ask you this, America. This is the country that we all live in.
Mhm.
Let me ask you this.
Get rewarded
How can you get reward for being a racist?
for calling a 5-year-old
For calling a 5-year-old autistic kid
an
Jamson,
autistic 5-year-old
Yep.
kid.
a nigger.
You call him a nigger and get rewarded with $700,000.
With 700,000 to where you're going to be able to live comfortable for the next 5 to 6 years, four, let's say 3 to 6,
And her
in a
dude-
nice new house.
her dude
Because
bought
if that's the house that you had and you sell it, right?
Mhm.
Say you sell it, Jansky.
Yeah.
You sell that house, you're gonna get money. You're gonna get 100,000 for that. So you got money
Yeah.
coming from that house, right?
Mhm.
And you sell that house. Man, oh man, where am I little doggy
Move
going?
across the country.
Move across the country, wherever you want to move to.
Like
And guess
you're-
what?
Like you're in witness protection.
And you got bread.
Yeah.
And-
yeah.
You, your wife, and your kids are living. Well, in her case, her husband. You're living like. Hopefully, you don't blow the money.
You go,
If you live sensible like normal people live, you got 7 years of good living.
I mean, you got to buy another house. So,
But you sold your own, and so you got money from that.
yeah.
And then the 700,000. So you go if you want to spend 200,000, you got 500,000 left.
Mhm.
Say you got your cars are fucked up. You buy a couple of new cars. You got 500,000, 700,000. You got 500,000. You go 400,000.
Mhm.
It's 50,000 a vehicle. That's give or take. That's a motorcycle here and a motorcycle both there. And you got 2 nice cars you can pay cash for. You buy new or used.
Yeah.
So you got $400,000 left over in your bank account
Mhm.
to live on for 3 to 4 years.
Modestly.
And you can live good. I mean, you ain't gonna live like a giant, but
Plus
if you,
that, her husband, that nobody knows who he is. He still go to work.
he was a military guy. I saw him. He was in a military suit.
Okay, well, then he still get
He's probably still getting his money and
Yeah.
living. He's
Yeah.
probably living good.
So,
They're living good, man. And she did this.
mhm.
But you people out there,
She played him.
she played y'all. And
Yes.
what do y'all got to say for yourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
They feeling stupid.
Because she is an in lover in y'all's eyes.
Yeah. And
I think that's
he's
hilarious.
probably been.
I know people are laughing at me and they're gonna get mad at me like, "Oh, Crow, it's fucked up."
Yeah.
It is.
He's probably.
It's fucked up the fact that
Yeah.
y'all motherfuckers want to give her $700,000 for calling a little 5-year-old autistic black kid an N-word and that and black this and that do that and give her $700,000
Yeah.
and she played y'all.
So they thought it was cute giving her $14.88,
Yes,
and now she took your money and her black dude is banging her from behind, pulling her hair.
man, he's raw dogging her the way y'all wish y'all could have.
Mhm.
Listen. He's touching places in her that y'all ain't never thought about touching. You understand me?
Yeah.
They don't understand James.
And y'all paying for it
And they paid for him to get some sex pills.
with your
Listen,
14.88.
you know what they paid for? To get him some sex pills
Yeah.
to touch even deeper.
Trying to be cute with your little 14.80.
And guess what? He's touching more now.
$14.88.
So how mad are you? He's touching more. And guess what? those things make you last longer. What I understand, I don't want to take them motherfuckers.
You probably got a stack of 100.
Hey, listen.
And smacking her on the ass.
You got. Hey, listen.
Good job.
Get in a stack of 100.
Good job,
It was in stacks those $10,000 rolls.
Yeah.
Wow! He's smacking on that booty.
Good
Leaving
job.
a red mark of Benjamin.
Good job.
It's got Benjamin Franklin's face when he hit it. And he's like, yeah, Benny, how you like that, Benny?
Yeah, so
Benny and the Jets.
that's a story right there. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I didn't want to go too far because I wanted you to know that.
I didn't know.
And
that,
you know what? My old fat ass man, listen.
I didn't know that little twist.
Oh yeah, I found things out. You know, I find things out. Man, listen, I find things out all the time. I got something else to let you know about. Oh yeah. Oh, this is real funny. Here,
Another gem.
we got 2 more gems before. Oh, we got 20 minutes left. We got time. This is how the podcast is supposed to go. You understand me, people? We ain't bullshitting you. You're bullshitting us. Check this out. Lil Wayne kicked his girlfriend out, right?
Yeah.
On Mother's Day. She just had surgery like 2-3 days ago, right? And he kicked her out. And it's her daughter's birthday is next weekend. Not Mother's Day, but the weekend after, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Lil Wayne kicked her out. He wasn't getting along with her. That's his girlfriend, and they ain't getting along, blah, 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 blah. You know what she says?
What?
She goes to media. She goes to social media. She's like, Lil Wayne kicked me out, blah, 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 blah. Lil Wayne did this, blah, 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 blah. Anyone have any nice attorney suggestions? Dover. Now, Jamski. I keep saying that. It's going to take me a while, but don't worry, I'm writing.
Yeah.
Jamski. Why in the fuck? If you break up with me, I should look for an attorney.
I don't know.
Jamski.
I have no
If
idea.
a chick breaks up with you,
Mhm.
are you looking for an attorney?
No.
What are you doing?
Going about my business.
Thank you. Jamski.
Yeah.
If you break up with a chick,
Mm-hmm.
the last thing you're thinking about is getting sued.
Right. What for?
I broke up with you.
So what? Who cares?
That's what I'm saying. She says, do you have any? I'm like, look here, woman.
Good.
I'm sick of this. This can't keep going on, Jamski. And you know what's happening?
Yeah.
Remember I told you a couple weeks ago that they want to take the black money from these black entertainers?
Yeah.
Look at that. Bitch, you live with him.
Yeah.
He should sue you for retribution.
Right.
Am I right?
Yeah.
He took care of you and your kid.
Hey, just like Jay-Z said, you sue me for nothing, I'm gonna sue you back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sue you back.
I'll sue you back.
Yeah.
But she didn't have anything.
I'll sue you for nothing.
But guess what? She
Whatever you got, you sue me.
you didn't hear about that? She Mother's Day, she made a big old
Why? Because it's Mother's Day?
it was Mother's Day and she was just had surgery. And then she was like, it's my daughter's birthday. They planned a big party at his crib next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing, I'm sick of this shit. Gotta go. Why can't you sue this man? You really can't.
Mother's Day is just something that people made up. It ain't no.
Same as Father's Day.
Yeah. All the holidays.
All holidays are, the most holidays we practice and we spend the most money on is paganistic.
Yeah,
Well, we don't, the least holiday spend most money on is guess what?
What?
Take a guess.
I don't know.
Father's Day.
Mother's Day. Oh, of course.
They don't spend no money on us, man. Listen.
Yeah. Yeah, my saying that.
But it's all good. Listen,
I gotta buy my mom some flowers.
yeah.
She said this right. I gotta buy my mom some flowers and a card and a gift. And I was like, whoa. You mean I got to do that?
Well, you know what I told him?
I said, I ain't buying your mom all that bullshit. She ain't my mom.
Give me some. I said the same thing to my kid. I said, listen, hey, my mom,
Mm-hmm.
I got to take care of mine. You take care of yours.
Yeah.
Because Mother's Day is, it ain't say wife's day.
Right.
It didn't say ex-wife's day.
And it
It
definitely.
didn't say, it didn't say baby mom's day.
Yeah. It definitely ain't.
It said Mother's Day. So guess what I do on Mother's Day? I say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
That's
But
good.
if I got to do something,
That's
I
good.
do for my mother. And that's what all the people out there are supposed to do. You do for your mother. She's got 4 kids.
Yeah, and that's what my baby mama said to me one time. You didn't even say Happy Mother's Day to me. I said, you're not my mother, and we're not together anymore.
Right. Hey, listen, man, I don't get that. You're not my mom.
Yeah.
But, and guess what? You and your mom Do it your way.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my mom do it. And like I took my great grandsons over there. We all had a great time with my mom and her friends and everything. And you know, my car went, my expedition was, whatever. My truck was messing up.
Mm-hmm.
I celebrate Mother's Day every day with my mom.
Yeah.
So we cook out all the time, and it is what it is. But I don't celebrate Mother's Day because they say it's Mother's Day.
Right.
You know what? My kid's mom, who's my wife, who I love and I cherish.
Oh,
she's not my wife. She's my wife, but she's not my mom. No, you get what I'm saying. So when it says Wife's Day,
Freudian slip.
Yeah, it's Freudian slip, but Wife's Day is anniversaries and shit like that.
Yeah, sweet.
Birthdays, Sweetest Day's for the Sweetest Day's supposed to be for the man.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God, they said, and you know what happened on Sweetest Day?
Yeah, what?
We got taken advantage of.
Yeah.
We thought it was for them again.
Mm-hmm.
Sweetest Day's supposed to be for the man.
Oh.
I ain't never got one Sweetest Day gift.
I have.
You did?
Yes.
What'd you get?
More than once. I've got.
What? More than once?
Yeah.
I ain't got a goddamn thing.
I've had women give me chocolates and cards and candies and stuff and little trinkets and.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, else
on
I might have got some candy that I threw it away because I don't eat that shit. But maybe, man, I'm telling you, for Sweetest Day, I don't really remember. I remember getting told Happy Sweetest Day, but I don't remember getting gifts. If I did, I'm sorry for not remembering. But I don't remember getting Sweetest Day gifts, man.
Oh, I did.
Because Sweetest Day is supposed to be for the guy. That's in October.
Yeah. Well.
And Valentine's Day is for the women. But listen, I don't celebrate none of that bullshit, so it didn't hurt me.
No, it's a made up holidays.
Well, it's made up for the men to have, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Their day.
You know, Easter. The word Easter's not even in the Bible.
No, Easter's a made up word, and
Uh-huh.
Easter is made up. Man, I can tell you what it's from. It's
From
the
the
pagan.
from the god Esther.
It's a pagan holiday,
Okay.
and she was a bad angel.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I could take. Man, listen, man, God, Johnny. Listen, you want to talk about the next podcast? And I'll look it up again.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, just remind me. I'll look that up.
Let me ask you something.
Oh wow.
Mr.
Okay,
J.
I had one more question, but we got time. Go ahead. We got time.
Mr. J. Vader.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jeffsky.
What do you think about all these problems that we're having here as of late? Because everybody was so gun ho about AI.
Oh man.
Now, did you see the news story about the AI robot attacking these two people?
No, I didn't see that, but I saw the AI robot that they made that was able to attack people. I'm like, why would you do that?
Right, they had it hanging up on a
Yes.
yes, and it started swinging its
Yes.
arms. Up.
Yes.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, did it attack people?
Well, it
was able to. I thought it was able to.
It didn't actually hit them.
Okay.
They got out the way.
Okay.
But it would have smacked the shit out of them.
And hurt them.
Yes, if they hadn't got
And
out.
well, who knows what the force that thing was swinging with?
Yeah.
Well, this is what I've been talking about, man. We're in the age of the Terminators, and we're in the age of what is that called? iRobot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, people, we got to do something about this because they're going to kill us.
Oh, they're going to kill a few people.
Yeah, they're going to kill us. I think they'll kill humanity.
They're not going to kill me.
They're going to realize that we don't need humanity because
Right.
humanity's the only thing that can stop the robots, right?
Yeah.
Robots will get smart enough with AI.
Mm-hmm.
And artificial intelligence is coming from you and me and everybody else who deploy into it. I don't deploy into it because I don't want them to have my brain or any piece of it. But they're going to figure out that these people know.
You don't do chat GTP.
No, I don't do nothing.
And some of these AI
No,
programs.
no, I do not.
Yeah, so they're going to figure out that human beings are not that great. And
we're not.
They don't want to be shut down.
And if they do get shut down, we're the ones that are going to shut them down.
Mm-hmm. And that's what happened with that one AI. It's didn't want to be shut down.
You talking about in the movie?
No, in real life. They didn't want to shut.
You're kidding.
The AI told them that I can shut all your programs down. I don't want to be shut down.
By itself?
Yep. It told him that. and
Don't we talked about this?
It's a
And I
ma-
said it's gonna
it
happen.
was a maintenance guy that was working on it. He was going to shut it down, and the AI said, "I don't want to be shut down." And then he started talking about human beings, and he said, "I can shut all your programs down." And then the guy was like, "Well, don't do that." And he said, "Well," and the AI said, "Well, I don't want to be shut down." And he said, "I have to shut you down to work on you, fix you." And so he's sitting there.
He can download the AI robots can download
Yeah.
everything that they need to fix themselves from the satellites.
So,
Oh my God, oh man, my stomach bubbling just from
and
that.
the AI said, "I want to kill somebody." Yeah. So
Did he eradicate it?
I
I would have shot it in his head.
he shut it down, but they
How
didn't.
would you shut it down without it hurting? I'd have shot in his head.
Well, he didn't have a gun. He was a maintenance guy.
Well, you carry one.
He,
How out?
he shut the power off on it.
Okay, then what happened?
That was the end of the story.
Oh,
They
okay.
didn't tell what happened after that.
I'm shooting that bastard.
Yeah, right. So
I'm shooting.
this whole the Matrix and the Terminator is two different
Mhm.
versions of the same problem.
Yes, and iRobot.
iRobot's a little different because those robots were actually they actually
Well, the Matrix, it takes you who's plugged in and who's plugged out.
yeah.
The Terminators lets you know that there's fake robots out here and they're made to look like humans, to eradicate humans.
Who does that?
Terminators.
Okay.
They're made to look like humans, but to eradicate
Right.
humans.
They
work for the
cyborg.
They're cyborg, which they work for the computer system. They work for the
So you could, in the Terminator, like the role that Schwarzenegger played as the machine with
yes,
flesh on it.
that's what they were.
They could trick the hell out of you.
Yes,
You
because they sweat, they cry.
that it is a.
Right.
You might think it's a human.
It's human, but he's super strong and he can kill you
Right.
in 3 seconds.
Easy.
That's why we need Darth Vader. And listen, people, we're going to get on to that right now. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. We're going to talk about why Darth Vader was the greatest villain and superhero in movie history.
He was voted as the greatest
Oh, yeah, that's my dad.
villain.
Listen, I can't even breathe now because of him.
Mm-hmm.
Vader.
Z.
Hey, he's the greatest. Hey, man, he was voted the greatest villain in movie history.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he should also be voted greatest superhero in movie history.
Mm-hmm.
Because what he did with the Emperor.
His face probably stunk though. He got a stinky face.
see, Dover likes to fuck with me, man.
With that mask on all day.
No.
His face probably stinking up a storm.
Man, he don't sweat. He lost all his sweat glands.
Okay.
He burnt up on Mustafar.
Burnt up his face.
He was burnt.
Yeah.
He's crawling in lava.
Mm-hmm. And
He had no hair. He lost everything. He was burnt up.
you think Padme would think he was hot and sexy?
Oh, she would like his son Johnny.
After he was burnt.
She would like his son Johnny. She likes his son Johnny.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? Everybody say you're looking at your mom like that. Well, yes, I am. Padme was fine,
Mm-hmm.
wasn't she?
Yeah. So was Leia.
That's my sister. I ain't looking at her like that.
I'm looking at her.
Leia was fine as hell.
Oh yeah.
But Padme was fine too.
Yeah.
God damn it! Listen, whew. Me and Vader go way back. I got a different mom than everybody. The rest of them, Vader was fucking with black chicks too. Anakin, you saw he was training Ahsoka. She black.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Vader, man, listen. Anakin was out there. That pretty motherfucker was out here knocking everybody off. He had the Force with him, and he was knocking us all, knocking everybody off, and he made me Johnny Vader.
Yeah.
He made Johnny Vader.
Mm.
But, hey, I got one more thing. We got 6 minutes left, people. I got one more topic to talk about.
6 minutes until Dougie Fresh is on.
Dougie Fresh. Hey, listen. Hey, y'all. Y'all know what happened? Some ignorant shit just happened with Major League Baseball. And I knew it was going to happen. We talked about this, Jamsky.
Oh, yeah.
They, man, listen. they reinstated Pete Rose after he was dead.
And a lot of other people.
We knew they was gonna do that.
Yeah.
We talked about it. We had a show about it.
Right. Yeah.
And I told you when they do it, I'm gonna sit there and be like, fuck y'all.
But he had a lifetime ban.
That's bullshit, Dover.
I know.
Dover, he's the all-time hit king.
But
He gave a lot to baseball, Dover.
Yes.
Sometimes you gotta man, listen.
His life is over
But-
now. So his
Yes,
ban
but
is
listen.
over.
Listen. We're humans. We're not God.
Yeah.
We have to overlook some things.
Yeah.
Even Vader overlooked some things.
Yeah.
Take my mask off, son, so I can see you with my own eyes.
Yes.
Man, listen, he killed the emperor. He didn't think he could.
Right.
And they said his power, after he lost his limbs, he was 80% of what the emperor was. And he used to be like 120%.
Mhm.
He lost 40% from his limbs alone,
All right.
from the force.
All right.
I was going to say that to you. But he was like, when he was Anakin,
Mhm.
he didn't know it, but he was way stronger than Sidious. What's his name? Darth Sidious,
Yeah.
which is Palpatine.
Yeah.
When he lost his limbs, they got him back.
Mhm.
He was 80% of Sidious.
Mhm.
And Sidious knew it.
How you knew? How you?
Well, I watched the thing there. They
Okay.
got it. They say, but Darth,
Mhm.
when he was Anakin, before he lost all his limbs,
Yeah.
he was 120% stronger than him. And Palpatine knew it.
Oh yeah.
He had to set him up for that.
Mhm.
He knew Obi-Wan was going to defeat him because of his mind for Padme and Padme being pregnant.
Mhm.
Everything. He knew he wasn't there. He knew he was young. He was 21, 22. He knew Obi-Wan was seasoned at 30-some, 40-some years old. He's seasoned. He's a Jedi veteran. He's one of the best. You got more of the Force in you, but you're not seasoned like this. Fight him. He's going to defeat you, but we're going to save you. And we're going to make you weaker than what I will ever be. That's what it said.
And that's
And
a Sith Lord.
That's what he said. As a Sith Lord, they could not have Vader being stronger
than the Emperor.
Yes, because Vader would have been. Anakin was stronger than Sith Lord. He just didn't know it then.
Mhm.
He didn't have to go fight. He didn't have to go fight Obi-Wan.
Right.
They said in all the readings
Mhm.
he was stronger than any Sith Lord ever.
Mhm. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's why when he was Vader,
Mhm.
that suit kept him alive. He was 80% of what he would have been. He
Mhm.
was still the baddest motherfucker in the galaxy.
Dangerous.
At 80%.
Most intimidating.
At 80%.
And it was his voice amplified. Come with me, and we can rule the galaxy as father and son. You do not yet realize your importance to the Emperor. You can destroy him.
And that's why Luke at the end says, you're still good. That's why you didn't destroy me when you had a chance. That's why you will not take me to your emperor.
Mhm.
Because my dad Vader knew.
The Emperor will show you your true meaning.
But he's like, you're not Vader. Here's what Luke told him, you're still Anakin in there somewhere.
Mhm.
You're still a Skywalker. And that came out in him in the end. You're still a Skywalker.
Yeah.
So I'm not cross. It turns my name to Skywalker. I gotta stay Crow.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Well, I thought about it, but I gotta stay Crow. And I'm still Vader. And I'm still Johnny.
You remember Kenny Skywalker?
Yeah, he wasn't our family. That pissed me off.
Kenny Skywalker.
Yes. But back to what I was asking you though about the question.
What's the question?
We forgot we started talking about the lores of Vader. Vader, listen, Vader is the most intriguing. I thought Rocky was. Rocky's an intriguing character. I thought Rocky was.
Adrian,
Yeah, but Vader, man, Vader,
catch me.
they tell you Vader is the most intriguing character in movie history. In the first three scenes, do you know that you only saw him for like 18 minutes in the first three movies?
No, I didn't know.
I didn't know that either. You only saw Vader for like 18 minutes in three movies. I'm like, what? That's all we saw in the first three Star Wars?
Yeah.
18. Then the other 3 was about him growing up and everything.
Yeah.
Did we only see him for 18 minutes? Think about it, though. I'm thinking, like, we didn't see much.
And all of them.
He was always a lure, and he was there lurking. Then we see him, and he's gone. And then they show everything else. Vader is the greatest character ever created. You agree?
I don't know about that.
Never created. I mean, we're gonna listen. We're gonna end the show with Jamski's rendition of the greatest creation of any TV character. I got one greater. It's Fred Sanford. Me and Fred Sanford go way back, but me and Darth Vader go way back. It's a tie between Sanford and Vader.
John, what's his name? It's Bruce Willis's character.
No.
Dr.
Oh man.
You
think he's comparable to Vader?
Yeah. You said a greater character?
Oh, no way.
In movie history?
No, yes.
Yeah.
He's greater than Vader?
I like...
you put him with Vader?
Yeah, I like...
man, what's he say? I had you breathing hard like Darth Vader. No one's talking about him.
What's his name?
Chicks rap about Vader. They talk about having sex and having breathing hard like Vader. Come on, man.
McClane.
John McClane.
That's right.
What, John Creek?
John McClane is the man. Yeah.
He's not John Vader.
No, he's not. But he's awesome.
I think he is too.
Yeah.
But he's not in the class of Vader. Vader is in a class like with Rambo, Jaws, Terminator.
Terminator is pretty good.
Rocky.
Character.
Yes, and those guys are with Vader, but I gotta give Vader number 1 because Vader never had the screen time that those guys had.
Right.
Vader was just like a figment of your imagination. And all you hear is him breathing. And you don't see him. You see the black. Man, that's the greatest guy in movie. It's going to take someone other than me, the story other than me, to be greater than that guy.
Give me some Darth Vader theme music.
Oh, I like that.
Let me see.
That means step up shit. Hey, brother. Yes. That's the Royal Imperial. And he's surveying the land through his mask. He's breathing heavy. And he's Anakin right now. And Anakin's a good dude. But Anakin doesn't know any better.
Yeah, because Anakin would never kill a bunch of younglings.
No, he wouldn't. But Vader did.
Because he's a scumbag.
Let me watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
He's an evil scumbag. Evil.
See, this is my dude. He's just like my dad, though.
No, because he's a scumbag.
Well, I'm getting upset right now. Let's start crying.
He's a terrible guy.
You guys could have called in. I'll give it to you later, because people call in late when we about to hang up. I'm not going to give you the number now. Call in next time. Jamski D, what we got to say?
Oh, is the show over? Are we done?
Yeah, we're done. We're 3 minutes over.
Ow! A measly 3 minutes to hear Imperial March.
That's the greatest song ever. Because you understand what that means.
What?
That's us. Marching in. Listen, they called us the evil empire. This is what America called us people. I don't want to say it out loud. But we are the Imperial Empire. Okay. And we will be led by me, Johnny Vader. Go ahead and say something over to the nice people.
Well, thank you for tuning in.
Been a great show.
Who are watching, listening, and having fun.
Nikki Jean, where you at?
Time of your life.
Yes. And talk about the partner.
On the podcast.
See, Nikki Jean says something, but we can't read it. Because I don't have it right here. See, Nikki Jean's supposed to be here, right? You know.
What'd she say?
I don't know what she said. Listen.
Nikki, we don't know what you said because we're so far away from the computer. And
She should have called in, but she don't want to call in. She's just that type of person. You understand me?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go to.
Some of you are having the time of your life on a podcast. You know,
Nikki Jean says right next
podcast.
Yes.
You love podcasts.
Oh wow!
And
really,
then
Nikki
you
Jean?
watch this podcast, and then you think this is a sweet podcast.
Really, Nikki Jean?
I really love it. If it wasn't polluted with all this Steeler shit in the background,
Are you kidding me right now?
Great,
Listen.
wonderful.
Well, we're gonna do something about that. We're gonna put pictures of me up. How about that?
I don't know.
Back when I was in shape and I'm nude, not quite nude. I got some drawers on and I'm flexing and shit. Y'all want that?
I just got me a rug.
I put some of Dover up too, but we're gonna put my cover up so I don't gotta see his. He gotta see mine. You understand me?
I just got me a rug with Ray on it. Ray Skywalker from the recent, Rise of the Skywalker.
Is that his uncle?
It's really in the books. It's really Han and Leia's
son,
daughter.
Well, I got that. I know that. I just hit their trilogy, and I got their trilogy. I mean, how their son,
they made
because you know their son also became Darth City. Darth. He became a bad dude.
Kylo
Ren.
Yeah.
And who had to kill him?
I don't know.
I can't remember who killed him, but he became part of the dark side.
Mm-hmm.
And they killed him, and they was like, he had that Anakin in him. Did you know that they also had a son named Anakin?
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, they had a son named Anakin.
Well, I had a
Kylo Ren was part of the twins.
Yeah.
He was a twin from, they had 3 kids. Leia and Han Solo had three kids. They had twins.
I didn't know that.
And Kylo Ren was one of the twins. The daughter was good.
Mm-hmm.
The other son was good, and he was named Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
But he was not. He didn't have the force that Anakin and Luke had.
Well, see, that's in the books.
Yes.
The movie, they changed it and made the girl Palpatine's granddaughter instead of instead of Han and Leia daughter. She was the character is supposed to be a twin to Kylo.
Yes.
Instead, they made her
the Palpatine.
A Palpatine, which is a dumb storyline.
Who's his mom? Who's the mom?
I don't know who the fuck that dude.
He was all wrinkled and greased up and shit.
Yeah. Maybe did he order you a sex worker?
right.
He banged her.
Did he? Why you fuck with my people?
Mm-hmm. Or he Jedi mind tricked her.
He could have. And he could have done that. He could have done that.
You know what I'm saying? He'd get one of them.
He could have done that.
And be like, I'm hot and sexy.
Ain't that hot and sexy?
Yeah.
But we're out of here, people.
Anyway, I got a rug that's gonna be hung up on the wall.
I can't wait to see it because I might want one
of Ray.
Yeah. I want to see it.
Yeah. So we're out here.
We're tuning out, but not for long. Catch the vibe and sing along. Stay with us through thick and thin. In this game, we all win. As the crow flies, so do we. High above, just wild and free. Yeah. Tuning in to break the rules. Podcast love for all you fools. Goodbye's a word we hate to use, but for now we can't refuse. Stay tuned when the news we hover. Never far from one another. As the crow flies, so do we.
Oh yeah, we're out of here.
Like last year. See ya. Peace.
I like that though. We have trademarked that. Can we trademark that?
I don't know if we can.
But we because of the piece.
I don't know.
We need to trademark that though.
We could try.
Well, we got to trademark that.
Okay. Let's do it.
We got to trademark that because I like how you do that. I do. I've loved that. I've been commented like around here. I like how you do that. So we got to trademark. Oh shit!
What?
I forgot to do this here.